welcome back to my channel, The Secret World of Alba. If you're new here, welcome, and if you have been subscribed to me, then welcome back, you guys. For today, I have a really delicious Mexican recipe, and I'm going to be making tortitas de Camaron, okay? And these are called, they're like crab patties, but they're not your traditional crab cake patties, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna take you guys step by step so you guys can see how easy it is to make them, and I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. And then I'm also going to include a agua de fresa recipe. It's nothing fancy, very easy, very fast. And let me get everything situated here for you guys, so that way you guys can see the ingredients and all that good stuff. But first, I do want to share with you guys some goodies that I bought for storage in my kitchen, and you guys, they are the perfect. Now, for your average family, my 3-bed 3-bath house is a pretty big house, but I'm not your average family. I have 6 kids and we're 2 adults, so the house is pretty small for us. And so, being that we are so many in this house, I definitely need to try to find a way to organize my home. And I'm gonna share with you guys a few tips and tricks that have come in handy for me, and they're not visible, but yet they keep your storage, you know, they help you for storage. So the first thing is my pot rack. And you guys, mind you, this is these, oh, let me see, because the lighting sucks. Mind you, these are mini pots, okay? I got these are from Princess House, but these are like I don't know, I guess they're just for like I guess collector's items, if you put it that way. But this is where I put my pans. I do have a few more. I just have to look for them in my garage because they're in boxes, but I was able to find 3. But I have my pot rack here, which I love. It comes in handy. You guys already know about my kitchen cart. This one is from Wayfair. I will leave the link if you are interested, and I will try to leave the link to my ceiling rack as well. But I want to share with you guys, oh, and I love these are covers, and I love it because, I don't know, they keep my stove covered. But what I want to share with you guys is this little storage here is where I put most of my cans, and it slides out, and voila, it's a 3-tier storage cart. And I got this from Walmart for under $20, okay? This one was under $20, yeah. So yeah, I love it because cans take up a lot of space, and what better space than between my stove and my fridge. Now, another storage that I love is this one. And this one, oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. Also slides out, it has wheels, and voila. Now, this is a 4-tier storage. However, this one is metal and that one is plastic. So this one was, I think, like, I want to say like under $30, but I'm gonna leave the link for it down as well on the description box if you are interested. So yeah, I love this. See, and it just slides back in there, and I have space. This bag contains a lot of my reusable market bags, so I put it there. And then I'm really loving this, you guys. Like, I love it. I love it. And then, you guys, I don't know if you remember, I used to have a little red microwave cart here, and that one was just taking up a lot of space, and I didn't have what you call it, well, I didn't have space to put storage in it. So I decided to just take that one out and put this one in. I got this one from Walmart as well for under $100. And I mean, you guys, I love it. Like, I can fit a lot of stuff that I couldn't fit before. So I am in love with this, okay? And on top of my little storage, I put my fryer oven and my Ninja, and on this side I put my other Princess House rack in there with other Princess House utensils and like a chocolate thing and utensils basically. But yeah, you guys, I have been loving the way that I've been putting storage into my home. And yeah, now let's get started with the recipe. Okay, you guys, so for our tortitas de Camaron, or our shrimp patties, I think I said crab earlier, but I meant shrimp. For the shrimp patties, you are going to need your Camaron, and this is dried Camaron. You find these at your local supermarket, Mexican supermarket, but you're gonna need that. Also, you will need chiles, and I'm using chile guajillo and chile pasilla ancho. You will need cactus nopales. I love nopales, so you're definitely gonna need nopales. You can leave this out of the recipe too if you want to. I just, you know, it's not a shrimp patty if you don't put nopales in it. You're going to need 4 eggs. You're going to need pan molido, so you're gonna need breadcrumbs, plain breadcrumbs. You're gonna need cilantro. You're gonna need garlics and onion. Okay, you guys, first things first, we are going to be cleaning and cutting our nopales. So you're gonna wash them with cold water. Make sure that there are no more espinas because these are prickly. So just make sure that they're pretty nice and clean. Okay, once you've washed it, I have my scissors. You can use a knife, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to cut a long strip, okay, like that. And then that strip into another strip. And then once I have these long strips, then I'm going to cut them. I don't like them too small, so I just cut them like so. And then again, let me show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do that to all of my nopales, and once I'm ready to cook them, I will bring you guys back and show you. Okay, guys, I'm back. So here's my nopal, and I'm adding my cilantro, 3 garlic cloves, and half of an onion. Okay, and I'm gonna put water, and I'm going to boil them. Okay, usually you guys, when you're cooking the nopales, you want to add salt, but I'm going to be using some of this nopal water for my tortitas de Camaron, so I'm not putting any salt. I'm just gonna let them cook. Okay, you guys, while I wait for my nopales to cook, I have some strawberries here. You guys, my friend Maylene, she has her produce truck, and if you're around the San Fernando area, Los Angeles, Coima, Panorama, Van Nuys, all those areas, then you guys, I'm going to leave her link down below on the description box. She sells the best fruits, the best fruits ever. I promise you that. I always go to her for mangoes, oranges, papayas, bananas, like you name it, even like pineapples and plátanos machos. I love these. I'm gonna be bringing you guys a dessert recipe with the plantains. But yeah, you guys, please, I'm gonna leave her IG down below. It's Maylene Produce in Panorama Mall, and I'm gonna leave her link down in the description box as well. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna wash my strawberries. So I like to wash them and just cut it like this. I'm gonna do that to all of my strawberries. Alright, you guys, I have my Ninja blender here. Now, I want to tell you guys a little something, okay? This blender is usually for smoothies or fruits or stuff like that. things that are not like chiles and salsas and all that. I have my separate blender for that. This is where I do all of my salsas, all that good stuff, okay? So I like to keep two different ones because I just, it's happened to me in the past where I'll do a smoothie and it fucking tastes like salsa verde. So just trying to be safe here. But yeah, here is my blender. Now, my strawberries have already been rinsed, so I'm going to cut them in halves and just throw them in my blender. Now, to your strawberries, we're going to add some water. But before we add our water, I have sugar here. And I use the Costco organic sugar. So I'm going to do a quarter. I think this is a quarter cup. Yeah, so I'm going to do a quarter cup. No, that's half a cup. We're going to start with half a cup of sugar. And I'm gonna add water. Like that. And I'm gonna put my lid back on. And I'm going to blend them, okay? Okay? Now, what you wanna do is, somebody come here. You're gonna take a strainer and you're going to strain your agua because
Oh, how did Kaden get here?
Because the agua has a lot of seeds from the strawberries, so you don't want that in your agua, or at least I don't.
Kaden's pressing it. Kaden's pressing
it. So you just want to strain it, and let me show you guys. Look at all that. You don't want that in your water, okay? So I'm gonna strain everything, and then once I have all the water strained here, I will be back to show you guys the rest. Okay, you guys, so I've already done my batch of strawberries and I've strained them. So now I put about 64 ounces of water back into my blender, and I'm adding in all those seeds again. Okay. And I'm going to be adding another half a cup of sugar. And I am again going to blend for 1 minute. And I shall be back. Alright, you guys, so I've already blended again my seeds for 1 minute with the water and the sugar. So now again I'm going to strain that water and I shall be back. And basically this is what we're left over after we have strained our second blended portion. So now I'm going to taste it. Most likely I'm gonna put a little bit more water because it probably is going to be sweet, but it looks delicious. Okay, you guys, update. I actually tasted it and it tastes delicious. So I'm not gonna do anything to it. I'm not gonna put any more sugar or nothing, not even ice. I'm just gonna let it stay like that, and I'm just going to close it and just put it in my fridge, and there you have it, agua de fresa. Okay, you guys, now that my agua fresca is now done, I am now going to take out my nopales. Kaden, stop, don't touch it. Now I'm going to take out my nopales and I'm going to reserve the water, okay? Okay, you guys, so I've reserved about 2 cups of the nopal. So now I'm going to remove the onions, the garlic, and the cilantro. And I just want my little nopales like that, okay? Alright, you guys, so here are my nice and cooked nopales. We're now going to get started with the mezcla or the mix for the tortitas. Now let me get situated here. Let me get a bowl so I can get you guys set up. Actually, you guys, before we start the mix, let me start cooking my chiles. So I'm gonna take some chile guajillos. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do 8 chile guajillos. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chile pasillas. I'm going to fill it up with water and boil them for about 10-15 minutes. Okay, you guys, my chiles are in the back. Here I have a pan that I started preheating on medium heat. And what we are going to do is I'm going to take, this is the dry camaron. This is what it looks like. It's dried shrimp. Now, this tends to be very salty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add I'm going to add 1 cup of my camaron to the pan, and I'm going to toast it, okay? Just really lightly. And we're gonna move it around and make sure this doesn't burn because it can burn. So once I'm done doing this, then I will bring you guys back. All right. Okay, you guys, once you've toasted your shrimp, you're gonna put it inside a bowl. And a heads up, it smells very shrimpity. Fishy. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my breadcrumbs. What the heck? Nice. You good? And I'm going to take 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Just like that. We're going to take a fork and mix them.
It's a very smelly bread. Smells like bread.
Okay. Just like that. Now I'm going to take my 4 eggs.
That's annoying.
There's the stove, see?
I thought it was like a car outside or something.
Okay. Now I'm gonna mix my 4 eggs with my breadcrumbs and my shrimp. Okay. Okay. Now you guys remember the water that we had from the nopales? Okay, we're gonna start adding it until we get like a nice mix, like a paste, but not too thick. So I've added 1 full cup, and we're gonna start adding little by little. And we're going to make sure that everything gets coated. See, like this is too thick. You don't want this. All right. And this is the consistency that you are looking for. So see how it's very movable? That's what you want. So we are now done with our paste, and we are going to fry it. So let me show you guys. Alright, you guys, my chiles have been cooking for about 15-20 minutes. So now I'm going to put them to the side because I need them to get cooled down a little bit. Now, break. Now, I'm going to take my pan. I'm going to preheat it in medium heat. And I'm going to put oil because we are now going to be frying that mixture that we made from the shrimp. We are now going to be frying it, okay? Oh my god, you guys, I thought I was recording. Okay, let me show you guys again. So you're gonna take your spoon, a pretty nice big spoon, and you're gonna take a spoonful of your mixture, and you're gonna just let it drop onto your oil and wait for it to cook. Okay, you guys, you don't want to leave them on for too long. These were on there for like about 15-20 seconds, because if you overdo it, look at this. Don't laugh at me, you guys. They end up burning. So these are still gonna be good, but they're just a little burnt. But you want most of them to look like this. These ones have been flipped, these have not. All of my tortitas, I managed to get out 16 tortitas. If you want more than 16, I recommend you double up the amount of measurements that I said previously, but I'm okay with 16. Remember our chiles? Caden's moody, you guys. He wants to sleep, and don't mind his paint. That was Emma.
No, it was you.
But now, remember the chiles? We are now going to take our chiles. Go Mimi. And I'm going to put them in the blender with 2 garlics and a little bit of onion, not too much, because the rest of this onion we're going to fry it for our little patties.
Mommy, are those good?
Wow.
The shrimp beans that you made?
Yeah. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I only added a slither of onion to my sauce. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Knorr. And then also, you guys, I put some water in there. I didn't put the chile water, I put water. And we're going to blend it. I'm also going to put a little bit of cumin in here, and that's it. I have here a pan that I have preheated, and I've added some avocado oil. And you guys remember the rest of my other onion, of my half of onion? Well, that's gonna go in here. We're going to fry our onions just a little bit, not too much. Now that my onion is getting a little translucent, I'm gonna go ahead and add my nopales, all of them. Okay, and I'm going to fry them both together. Oh my god, it smells so good in here. Okay, you guys, while I wait for my nopales and my onions to cook, I am now going to go ahead and take a strainer again, and I'm going to strain my sauce, because I will show you guys what you guys do not want in that sauce. Now, this is what you guys do not want in your sauce. So that's why I don't know why people always have to clean their chiles, because regardless, you're still going to strain them. So that's why I don't even bother to remove the stems or the seeds, because regardless, I'm gonna do this step. But yeah, there's my sauce. There's my trash. Okay. Now I'm heading back to my pan where my nopales are. And I'm gonna continue to cook them a little bit more, and then we're gonna put our sauce in here once they're a little bit more cooked. Now it's time to add my sauce. Okay. I'm going to move it around town. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm going to let this boil. But before it boils, I have a little bit of cilantro here. And I'm going to put it in there. And then once it boils, we're gonna taste it for salt. If you feel that it might need some salt, then we can add some nor de pollo, or if you want to add salt, you totally can. I prefer to use the chicken nor. So I shall be back in about 10 minutes. I am back and I've tasted my sauce, and I honestly feel that it's a little too bland for my taste. So I'm going to take a little bit of that chicken nor and I'm gonna put it to my sauce. Also, you guys, if you don't like your sauce, I don't know, this thick, I want to say, you can always add more water and chicken nor, and it's still gonna taste freaking bomb, I promise you. But for now, oh yeah, perfect. Now my sauce definitely tastes really delicious. I'm gonna let it boil for another 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna put some of my tortitas in there. Not all of them, because these will definitely suck up your entire sauce. So I'm only going to put a few so you guys can see what it looks like, but I'm not going to put any more than like 2 or 3, because like I said, they do suck up all your sauce, and you do not want this. You want this to be wet, you don't want it dry. My sauce is now ready, so I'm going to take a little patty, my tortita, and I'm just going to put it in there and just let it get that bomb ass sauce flavor. So I'm just gonna put 3 just so you guys can see, but that's basically what you want. Now if you want your sauce more red rather than dark like mine's a little spicy, so I would suggest don't use the pasilla peppers, and just use guajillos or California. The California chilies are not spicy at all. You can definitely skip these 2 chilies that I showed you guys earlier, and you can substitute it for California chilies, and your chili is going to be a lot more bright red rather than like mine where it's dark red. I prefer it this way because it's a little more spicier, but if you're not a spicy person, just do all the steps I did, but use California chilies, and that's it. You should be good. So right now I'm gonna make some rice, some Mexican rice. Also, if you guys want to know how I make my Mexican rice, I do have a recipe on my channel already, so I'll leave it linked down below in the description box. And yeah, once I'm done and ready to eat, then I will show you guys. I am also going to be preparing fresas con crema, so strawberries and cream, and I also have that recipe down on my channel already. So if you want to learn how to make fresas con crema, like the best fresas con crema, I'm going to leave the link down below as well in my description. So I shall be back in a little bit when I'm ready to eat. Alright, you guys, here are my tortitas. I only have one, but Oh my gosh, they taste so delicious. Well, I'm barely gonna taste it for you guys, but they smell delicious. Here is my agua de fresa, and let me do a taste test for you guys.
Did you get anything from McDonald's for me?
No,
No, you didn't ask for anything.
no, you didn't. Yeah. Are you guys, excuse the bad lighting and the makeup. You guys, I did it for the no rush challenge with other girls from Instagram, so you guys will see that pretty soon. So here is my tortita.
Mommy, mommy, mommy.
What do you think, babe?
Oh, it's really good and it's spicy.
It's good.
Yeah. I just love it.
You guys need to try this. It is so delicious. Like I said, mine is spicy because we do like it spicy, but if you don't, skip the chiles and change them like I said earlier. Why don't you try the agua de fresa?
Y los nopalitos también buenos, babe.
So good. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. And with that being said, hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you try doing this recipe for the next Cuaresma or anytime throughout the year, tag me and let me know how you like it. With that being said, see you guys on my next video.